everyone, it's Crow, and I'm the Crow Stitcher here on YouTube and over on Instagram. Today is Flosstube 50. So I will be doing a giveaway at the end to celebrate the 50th Flosstube. Today is Sunday, I almost said February. Sunday, July 20th, 2025. So welcome everyone who is returning or new. This is where I talk about all of my stitching. So we're gonna get right into it. Like I said, the giveaways will be at the end. So I am gonna start with a finish. So this is Acorn by Craft with Cartwright. I got from her Etsy shop, and I just did it on a 16 count brownish Ada that I had in my hoard, and a variegated floss that I again had in my hoard from, I think I got it off of AliExpress originally, in like a big pack of different colored flosses. And so this was my car stitching. So when I was waiting to pick up Child from ballet, so far this month, I would stitch in the car while waiting for him to get his ass out of class, because he takes his sweet ass time, so he's usually like the last one. So I got a lot of stitching done at that time. It was 600 and some stitches total. So yeah, I think it's adorable. It was a nice easy stitch. It was meant to be, I mean, you could stitch it in anything you wanted, but she said she designed it to be stitched in a variegated floss. So I'm gonna stop holding it up because my arm's tired. But I'm going to be making a scrapbook page with this. So if you are a Ko-fi or YouTube member in the appropriate tiers where you get the videos, I'll be putting a video up sometime this week, making this into a scrapbook page. Also, I did get another YouTube member. Thank you so much. That really means a lot. I was very, very surprised. Someone joined the second tier, the attempted murder tier. So thank you so much. It really means a lot. I don't know what else to say other than thank you. I really appreciate that. So that's my finish. Then my notebook. Okay. Oh, helps if I have my tablet. It's right over there. Talk amongst yourselves. I'm gonna pause. I'll be right back. Okay. Thought I had everything, but no, apparently I didn't. Okay. So the first, well, not the first thing, but the first thing I'm going to show you, not necessarily the first thing I worked on, is Halloween Night. Where's markup? There we go. Halloween Night artwork is by Iro Jose Rosa. It's charted by Stitches So Beautiful. Milestone. I reached technically 2 milestones because I did reach 50% and I put a short up. But then I reached 52%, 52.01. So I have 53,046 stitches out of 102,000, and I'm at 52.01%. That's really exciting. It's loading. And it will look like this. There we go. I think I'm getting the lighting situation down. The lighting situation. Love this piece so much. And you know what? I'm just gonna put you over here because I need, hopefully Xena won't move her ass. Where is it though? Here it is. Okay. So I'm doing it 2/1 half cross on 25 count. Here it is, y'all. So this is where it is total. I think you can see the whole thing. So I worked, let me get my board. I think I need my board for this. I worked down here, the bottom left. So I worked in all the park threads from the last bit of the diagonal that I had. And then just filled in, like, all of this started coming up here and filling down. So kind of all of that. And also, look at my my needle minder. I got it from Mad for Minders, and I decided a while ago, I decided to switch it out because I was getting bored of the needle minder I had on here. But it's like a gothic bunny. Love it. But yeah, that's where I worked. So, and for anyone who's maybe interested, I did absolutely, when I got to 50%, I did absolutely sing the song. I don't want to sing it here in case I get a copyright thing, but y'all know what I'm talking about. We're halfway there. Okay, then I worked on Lilith. Where is she? Oh, no, that's Lust. Where's Lilith? Nope, that's Celtic Christmas. Oh my God, she's right in the front. I'll have to put a picture up. This is artwork by, I don't remember. Christopher Level, charted by Unconventional Cross Stitch. And I'm doing her 1/1 full cross on 28 count. And I was doing her in the diagonals. Oh, how about I show you? I was doing her in the diagonals, but then as you might know, if you've been here for a while, I'm out of my diagonal phase. So I worked in all the park threads. So everything you see not in the diagonal is new. And this is part of the snake already coming in on the tree. Or serpent. I now have 3,174 stitches out of 238,000, and I'm at 1.33%. I am going to keep with the full cross on this one for right now because it is very confetti heavy. And I just feel like the full cross will be a bit easier. So I love this so much. Like, look at those, look at the tree. It's just gorgeous. It's very, well, in this section, in the top left, it's very confetti heavy. But it's absolutely worth it. I love this piece so much. Okay, so that's that one. Then I worked on Peppermint Cthulhu, but that's a Ko-fi and YouTube member exclusive, so I cannot, well, I can show you what it will look like. I'll put a picture up, but I can't give you stats or anything. Then I did Christmas Shops. Artwork is by Betsy Brown. Betsy Brown created a brown town. Jen. And I now have 6,873 stitches out of 630,000 for 1.09%. And this is what it will look like eventually if it loads. There we go. This is what it will look like. Jen is stitching this as well as Darren, Dizzy Stitcher. There we go. Still getting used to the phone. Like where to hold things. But it's gorgeous. There are two crop pieces, like crop. as well. You can do like the left side or the right side, but I'm doing the full, what's this one? I'm doing the full thing. And I'm doing this 2/1 half cross on 28 count. And this is where we are. I was trying to look and remember where I think I did all this down here. And oh, I worked in Park Threads. Okay, so some of the things I did were work in the Park Threads from the bottom down here, and then I kind of went back up here and started coming down. So just kind of filling in as we go. But I did work in the Park Threads from the last of the diagonal, the bottom of the diagonal. I think I have starting pictures for all of these, but I don't remember. So if I do, I'll try to put a starting photo in if I remember, because I'm not used to doing that. But if not, then I don't know what to tell you. It'll be like usual. Oh my god, I can't get it back in the bag. Okay. All right, so that's Christmas shops. Then, oh, Rivendell Castle. Y'all, I love this piece so much. It's in Saga though. I need to switch apps. And full coverage. I got the 3.26% on this. I now have a total of 11,703 stitches out of 357,952. And ooh, how to get it centered there. This is what it will look like. This is the mock-up. I'm over here. So I started in the top right and am coming down. So I'm kind of right in here. I'll show you. But that's what it'll look like. It's gorgeous. Oh no. Really? Let's see if I can fix it. Okay, so let me unfold myself here. So this is where we are in total. Looks really good in that lighting, actually. Love it. This is a new needle minder I got from Carla, the Stitchy Witch. It's one of her own pieces of artwork, and I thought it was perfect for this piece. So I worked down here. I did all of this. I just worked on filling in some confetti up here and then just kind of kept going down. I'm not really doing it by page or anything like that. I'm just going where it kind of, oh my god, I can't see. How do people do this on the phone? Okay. There we go. So you can see the trees and stuff starting to come in there from the mountain, and then the waterfall will be over here. But it's gorgeous. Can't wait to get further in on this. Also, there are blends in this, and I just wanted to share. I shared it before, but I just want to share it again because I've gotten some new subscribers. So there are blends. So what I do is I have on all of the symbols for the blends written on the center there, the cardboard, and then I either keep it on a needle or just put it across the hook. I don't know if you can see. Yeah. If I have like leftover from the blend. So it's already blended, ready to go. All I have to do is pick up the needle or take this off and slide it right on a needle. So, and there's two of them because there's that many blends in this piece. So I find it very, you know, there's lots of ways you can do it. That's how I do it. And I find it it's quite easy just to look for the symbol and snatch it. Okay. And then while I have Saga out, Cross Stitch Saga is honestly the best app ever. I started a piece called Celtic Christmas by Adventures in Stitching. My friend Bandit, Mass Bandit, I got it from her Ko-fi shop and wanted to start it. It's obviously customizable. You can put your own initials or whatever you want there and the date or whatever you want. So that's what it will look like. And I have 547 stitches done out of 8,746 for a total of 6.25%. Where is it? I had it before. Now I can't find it. There we are. And I'm doing this this was a fabric of the month fabric from Oak Crown Studios. It's called Barely Blue, I think, if I remember right. It's 46 count linen, so I'm doing it 1/2, 46 count. And it's probably not going to show up at all. I mean, it is, as the name suggests, barely blue. But it is very slightly modeled. It's gorgeous in person. And so I did a center start on this. And that's what it looks like. It's beautiful. You can see the fabric, the modeling actually. I don't know how well. I feel like it might be showing up darker than it is in real life, but that's where I got. It's really pretty. Hopefully I can get it done for you all this year, but we'll see. If not, no worries. I'll get it done for another year. Okay, so that was Celtic Christmas. For anyone who might be wondering, I did not start Gluttony. So if you are a Ko-fi or YouTube member and you're wondering why I didn't post any photos of Gluttony, it's because I had no photos to share with you because I did not start it. The poll, I believe the poll for this week finished. It was a tie between Envy and Avarice. So I'll probably just pick one to do this week and the other one to do next week, and that'll be it. So Vanity is the one that's left that when I eventually do start it, it will be a public whip for everyone. I can't guarantee that I'm going to get all three, Gluttony, Avarice, and Envy, started in July for Hot Goth Summer, because I am full coverage new started out. But I will start them, and when I do, members will see. Yay. Okay. Then let's get out of Saga and go back to markup. Lust. I did stitch on Lust. It's this one. 2/1 half cross. Artwork is on 25 count. Artwork is by Marta Dolig. And I now have 3,174 stitches out of 238,000, and I'm at 1.33%. And this is what it is total. Oh, you can actually see the colors in this lighting. Look at that. So I just continued working down here. Just kept filling in and working down. It's a lot of solid color, but I am starting to get into some other stuff. So that's nice. So not much to see, but we are getting some other colors in there. And you can actually see the difference in colors in this lighting, which is nice, because before, when I was in my other setup with my webcam, you couldn't see that. Okay, excuse me. Then I, excuse me, I did Cozy Winter Book Nook. Ma'am, this has nothing to do with you. Jesus. Ma'am, don't touch my, she's moving my, do you want to come up and say hi? Is that what this is? Oh my God. Okay. Hi, babes. Yeah. This is Xena, for anyone who is newer and doesn't know what's happening right now. Yes, she likes to be the center of attention. Yeah. Okay, can I continue? Can I? She's a pity mix, and you never see the front of her face because she always comes up this way to give me kisses and get scratches. So, yeah, I know. Is it difficult? Is your life difficult? Okay. Ma'am, I'm not petting you right now. Can we stop? Can I continue? I'm almost done. Oh, that's my, okay. Claws. Okay. Okay. Apparently this is just how it's happening. So I worked on Cozy Winter Book. No, she's still on my lap. Artwork is by Rose Catherine Kahn. It's charted by Pain Free Crafts. And I now have 3,590 stitches out of 512,000. I'm at 0.70%. This is difficult to do one-handed, ma'am. Do you know that? I think she knows. She just doesn't care. And this is what it will look like. I'm doing it 1/1 full cross on 25 count. There's a few people stitching this. Crafting Gaming Jamie is stitching this. Someone else. I feel like there's a few people. And this is where we are. So, I started doing Siski's method with this. So I filled in a lot of the confetti in here and just kind of started going down and over with her 4x4 block method. So, look at that. Gorgeous. I feel like I'm Creeper. Anyway. That's where that one is. And this is gorgeous. I love Rose Catherine Kahn's artwork. I have a few of her pieces started, and one I have a kit yet from one of my vouchers from Pain Free that I have not started. Okay, then that's her scratching herself. But ma'am, can you, Xena. He's like Thumper. Hey, come here and I'll scratch. She's scratching like the behind her leg. Okay, can you? I don't even notice things like that anymore. And probably y'all were like, what? Oh, I didn't write this down. Okay, I did write this. I have this one. Okay, so I then worked on for Stitches So Beautiful. No, that's wrong. For So Fly's Unique Boutique, Tammy is doing a All Hail the Queen weekend. So I put up a video where I shared the four pieces I was going to try to work on, and I got to 2 of them. Queen of the Night I worked on. Where is it? Artwork is by Sarah Richter. It's charted by Tud Geeks. I now have 7,015 stitches out of 34,992, and I'm at 20.05%. So I got good progress on this one. And this is what it will look like, except there we go. Don't flip on me. It's gorgeous. I love Sarah Richter's artwork, like love it. I have more pieces than I should from her. Anyway, so I'm doing it 2/1 half cross on 28 count. I still have some single strands from when I was doing full cross. We're just gonna work them in when I get there eventually. But I went across the top and did all of this. And I stitched it in my queen hoop. Stitched a queen in a queen. It was so perfect. I think I posted a picture on my Instagram of that. But that's what it looks like currently. So I'm obviously not going to do diagonals anymore. It's not that big of a piece. This is obviously the entire width. I'm just going to keep kind of working across and down. So I'll work these in when I get there. And then the last one I worked on is Raven Queen. Artwork is by Echo Chernick. It's charted by, oh my god, Unconventional? Yes, Unconventional X Stitch. I couldn't remember if it was Unconventional or Thread Geeks. I did not write my stats down, and it's on my laptop, so I can't really get it for you at the moment. But I think I got, I don't know. I don't remember. 900 some stitches in it. I don't know what that brings it to, but this is where we are right now. This is what I worked on yesterday at the Midsummer Stitch when I was in some of the stitching rooms. 2/1 half cross on 25 count. And I just kind of filled in, there was some confetti pieces I filled in. I'm just kind of going and just starting to fill it in. So I did a lot of the black, a lot of in the wings here, a lot of random stitches everywhere. But that's what it looks like at the moment. And I'll have to insert a picture of what the whole thing looks like because, again, it's on my laptop. So that is that. I also worked on a couple other things for temperature stitching. So if you are a Ko-fi or a YouTube member, if you're a Attempted Murder member on YouTube or a Murder of Crows member on Ko-fi, you can watch the video where I explained temperature stitching, and I did decide to keep the whips and the progress for those members. So even though they're not exclusive whips, I'm going to keep progress I do for the temperature stitching for them. So I did post I worked on one of them yesterday, so I did post that as well. So if you're one of those members and you're wondering why aren't you showing that, that's why. Because I decided to keep it just for you. Okay, now giveaways. We have 2 giveaways today for reaching Flosstube number 50. And again, US only, please. Be 18 plus so you can legally give me your address. Don't use any words like giveaway, freebie, win anything like that in the comments, because we don't want trolls. So if you do use something like that, I will delete your comment. So we have 2 giveaways, like I said. The first one is Halloween in a Jar by Madame Chantilly, and it looks like this. So if you would like to enter to win this, please use the word jar, J-A-R, in your comment. Jar. And then the second one is Baba Yaga, the Woodland Witch by oh my gosh, my brain just stopped. Katerina Stitchy Princess. And it will look like this. She's a Ukrainian designer. So if you would like to enter to win Baba Yaga, please use the word witch in your comment. W-I-T-C-H. And I will do the random picker to pick the winners, and we'll announce those in next week's Flosstube. So, yay! Midsummer Stitch is still going on today, so I'll probably join some stitching groups or stitching rooms later on today. I was in the full coverage, obviously. I was in the full coverage yesterday and popped in and out of the enablers room, and Dash is my second hobby room or something like that. So yeah, so maybe you'll see me around today. I hope you all are having a great time in that. If you are attending, there were a lot of first-time people, and which was great to see. Everyone's just so friendly and so kind, so welcoming. I love just the laid back. You can come and go as you want, do what you want, be as involved or as you want, or not involved as you want. I did do some shopping. I bought 3 of the 4 exclusive patterns, and I might end up buying the 4th. I bought Sprouting Lupines, Jad Stitch, and Tiny Modernist, those 3 patterns. And then there's one with 2 wolves on it that I'm probably going to get it, because I wanted it when I first saw it, and then didn't get it yesterday because I was like, I actually stitch it. And then I looked at it again, and I was like, it's one of those where I feel like if I don't have it, I'm gonna shoot myself in the foot, because in the future I'm gonna want it. So I'll probably just get it, because it is exclusive, and if I don't get it now, I can't get it. So so there's that. So yes, I hope you all have a great week ahead. I'm gonna try to do some lives this week. Dar has off, so I don't need to go do kiddo for his ballet. God, words just completely left my brain. I don't need to pick up, take and pick up child for his ballet camp. Why couldn't I think of that? So I will probably do lives, or at least try 1 live on. We got my phone to work finally. I'll tell you about it in a live, but I think I can do a live now from my phone, which will be so much easier than trying to do it on my webcam. It was a situation. So keep an eye out for that. I will post in my Discord and ping everyone when I do go live. So if you're not in the Discord and you want to know when I go live, feel free to join. It'll be the links down below as always. If you don't want to join, it's not a big deal. I know Discord's, a lot of people are in a lot of Discord, so, you know, I get it. And there will be a Stitch with me and maybe some more like random videos popping up. So I hope you have a great week. Stay healthy, stay safe. Happy stitching, and we'll see you next time. Bye.